What's up, you guys? This is Robert at Shy Bears Plus. Follow me on Twitter at Shy Bears Plus, on Instagram at Shy Bears Plus. Just want to come on here and say that I'm extremely excited about this Sunday night game. Can't wait for it. You love to see it. Getting flexed. Speaking of getting flexed, December 9th, Rams at Bears at Soldiers Field will be flexed to a night game as well. It is great to see when you have a team that keeps on getting flexed and you're good. You know you're getting the respect around the league when you're playing night games, when you're playing in the afternoon. You know, when they're not sneaking in at noon. It is so nice to finally be good again and to be able to enjoy fantasy football and watch the Red Zone channel all day. And then that's the cake of your day. And then the frosting is watching the Bears at night. So excited for it. Can't even imagine how excited I am. But this game is going to be so crazy. We're going to have a preview for you either Thursday or Friday, like we normally do, with @plus_shy Jeff. Injury report came out today. Super clean. Concussion, did not practice. Sims had the concussion, did not practice. The other news today, I'm riding around doing my job, and Mike Lombardi is on Waddle and Sylvie, right? This is the guy who says that Trubisky can't throw the ball inbounds half of the time. I don't see 51% of the balls that Trubisky throws landing out of bounds. I'm just not seeing it. Dude, I watch all the games, though. Do you? Anyway, you couldn't get me to buy Mitchell Trubisky if you had him on a discount rack at Filene's Basement. So he comes on the show today and doubles down. He's just not sold on Mitch Trubisky. I'm not sold on him either. I'm not saying the dude's going to the Hall of Fame. But he's taking a bunch of flack on Twitter. You know, he's taking flack from Bears fans. I think deservedly so. He came back on and backed it up with the Bears. Trubisky's done everything that he's done this in the last couple of weeks against bad defenses. The Bears have played 9 games. In total defense, only 2 of those teams are in the bottom third of defenses, and that would be Tampa Bay and Miami. And Miami, Tampa Bay, we proved what we would do to a really bad defense. Miami, we got off to a hot start. I think we took our foot off the throttle, and the Bears do regret that. So we should have really embarrassed those teams, and and then we're on our way to doing that. And then he says Mitch Trubisky doesn't have a great deep ball percentage. He needs to be more accurate on deep balls. I think he also said something about not throwing the ball through a door. It doesn't matter if you can throw it through the door, you got to be able to hit the doorknob. I don't even know where to look up deep ball percentage, completion percentage. I looked on Next Gen Stats. I didn't even see it. So, you know what? Maybe I'm just a bad football fan. I do know last year in 2017, Mitch Trubisky had 0 interceptions for all the time that he played on balls over 30 yards. Mitch Trubisky is a guy who's taking care of the football. All right. So I don't know where he's getting this from. And I don't know. I mean, I watch a lot of YouTube channels. I get on Twitter. I try to watch a lot of professionals who do, scouting. I never see anybody going on, their top 6 or 7 things are deep ball percentage. It is hard to complete passes over 30 yards in the NFL. The farther you throw the ball, the lower your chances of a completion. And everybody knows that. I just don't know how. So I want a quarterback who throws touchdowns and not interceptions, who's efficient, doesn't put it on the ground, manages the game, high completion percentage. I want a guy who can scramble and evade, athletic enough to do that. I want a guy who keeps his head up, and when he scrambles to pass, not to run. I like a quick release to the ear hole and out. Boom, boom. Things that people evaluate quarterbacks coming into the league. And I don't hear anybody say, dude, I just don't know about that deep ball percentage. I just don't know what that deep ball percentage. I don't even know what it is. So maybe it is atrocious. Maybe he's last in the league in deep ball percentage. But you got to take shots in the league. And half the time you take shots and you try to outthrow your receiver and let him be the only one that's going to get it. And you want to make sure that you keep it, especially if you're throwing down the sidelines, you want to keep it closer to the sidelines and try to be able to box out that defender with the sideline. So anyway, I don't know what he's talking about. I don't watch every single game, but then I don't go on the radio in every city and talk about everybody's team as if I watch every single game. The guy clearly hasn't been watching the last 6 games or so and watching the development of Mitchell Trubisky. He is much more than a clearance rack quarterback. I just want to say that. I'm not saying Hall of Fame. I don't know if he's going to make a Pro Bowl this year. He's playing very well. He keeps climbing the charts and statistics. So it's I just don't understand why it's like Cody Parkey going in front of the media and going, yeah, I hit the upright 4 times. I don't think I really need to practice anymore. Just have a little bit of accountability and admit that you were wrong instead of doubling and tripling down with some weird how are you going to go on a major city to go on the radio and clearly not have done any research to back yourself up when you know you're going to get questioned on it. So I don't know. I don't watch all 32 teams every single week. I don't have the time. I could barely watch the Bears twice. But I'm not going out there and saying, hey, I know everything about everything. I don't. But I do know that my eyes are not deceiving me. I'm seeing Mitch Trubisky, who is having trouble finding his hot routes. He was having trouble getting his line lined up in pass protection. He didn't seem to know where, after his primary receiver, where to go with the ball, and he was trying to scramble. And to a point to where the last couple of games where almost all of that seems to be cleaned up. Will he be able to continue that? I don't know. Time will tell. But to say you don't see any sort of you're not buying Mitch Trubisky, I mean, that's vague as it is anyway. But, I mean, I guess the original statement said that he wouldn't buy him off of a discount rack. So I think that I don't necessarily know if he's going to be Mitch Trubisky is a guy who's going to be on a mannequin outside of the store as a showcase item, but at least admit he is at least somewhere in the inventory, not on the clearance rack and not inside the front window. That's all I'm asking, Mike. But anyway, you can think what you want to think. You can do what you want to do, and you could be wrong. That's cool. Everyone has their own opinion. I'm not tripping. I was just very shocked to see the double down, the triple down. It's okay. And sometimes I'm wrong about stuff, and I admit it. I try to admit it on my post-game shows. But anyway, Twitter was going nuts. I want to put my 2 cents in. That's all I got. Robert and Shy Bear Plus. Follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later.